grandson's driving me freaking crazy, so I'm heading out into the garage. What the hell is it with these? There. Alright, let's take this. And I can get rid of these right away. And I'm thinking about, alright, let's have a peek out here first. Yeah, it's kind of wet and drippy here. There, we'll just throw them in there for now. Alright. Well, let's go get the garbage can while I'm thinking of it. The gravel's kind of half dry. And I was always fighting to keep the friggin' grass off the driveway here. And when I mowed it, I'd always mow it back into the lawn, over this way, or over this way. And now I got a better idea. Instead of having to frig with it all the time, why not we just mow the driveway too? And then that way in the wintertime, there won't be a whole bunch of rocks sticking up out of it. The grass should keep the thing down. And it'll look just like an old camp road. There'll be a trail on either side where, depending upon how you go about it. Ooh, look at these. Look at that. Those are giant Russian sunflowers. Imagine that. Okay, so first off, let's get rid of this garbage can. Haul that back home. Let's get it all untangled here. Oh, look at that. We even got, wasn't expecting that. The flyers from the nice folks down the road. My grandson's driving me freaking crazy. I don't know how you guys can do it. It's like a curse. I'm cursed. Anyway, you can't see nothing out there today. We're fogged in. And the grass needs friggin' mowing, and it's way too wet today. So we'll have to check the weather. I think I got a couple of days. I gotta wait for the weather to warm up. And I've got potatoes to dig. I got a freaking pile of them. So that's on me as well. You know, like the ladies would like to know, I washed the dishes this morning. Plus I mopped the floor because Grandma's got to kind of watch the little fella, the grandson, so he doesn't turn the house upside down, of which he's doing a pretty good job. Let me see here. I'll just put you here for a sec while I get this thing rigged up. There. That kind of locks it. That kind of keeps the lid from blowing off. and it's tied to the garbage can so it doesn't disappear either. Alright, that'll stay on. Put this garbage can here for putting the ashes in there. Plus, I got to get rid of this stuff. I got to drag it up, put it at the potato patch later. And then the last thing out here is to put these driveway markers in the driveway and get this off the lawn and finish mowing this little bit area up. So we'll get this all cleaned up soon. Alright. Let's go back in here. Get rid of some of the dirt off of my feet. Let's close the door. And 2 seconds here. It's in my back pocket. Oh, I made a coffee for out here. That was brilliant. Okay. So, I'm thinking the job today would be is to clean up in here a little more. Here's a question for you. Do they have colored bandages for different colored skins? This is, I would assume, to be as a white band-aid. Do they have darker colored band-aids? I really don't know. All I ever seen is these, and then the ones with the little toys on them, or whatever you call it. So who left this here? Yeah. Just, alright. That's fully charged. Yeah, we'll add some more to that. That won't hurt. I like my, drills. Up here. The chainsaw, got that infected. This one's been infected for over a year. It won't. Doesn't seem to heal up. Alrighty. Whatever. So let's clean up a bunch of this stuff off the bench first. Kind of get to the this has rechargeable batteries in it, but the rechargeables that I got aren't any good. And look at this. Maybe. Sorry about the way. There, huh? I've got some rechargeable batteries right here. So let's plug this bugger in. Okay, so Can't forget that. I'll leave that in for a bit. Put a couple of new batteries in that. Right. You want to torture me? Put me in a room with a little kid. Not any kid, a little one. There we go. It's too bad we can't play the radio and, you know, talking the thing here at the same time. There, that's working out. Alrighty. Get this half-assed cleaned up. See, I never had much experience with my grandkids because I lived too far away while they were growing up. And well, one of them's 23 or 24 years old now. Okay. Not bad. So let me check this out. And not too bad. We'll leave that over there. Let's take this thing apart. Let's work. It will. Yeah, I'll bend you down a little bit. There. Careful of that. We'll snap that thing off next. So check this before I take it apart. There's no light in it. We bought two of these things in the Middle East. Oh, what do we got here? Alright, so it takes 3 batteries. There. And we'll charge those other guys up for a while. juice. Alright. These look like they're leaking. These things are probably older than... I think the last time I bought a rechargeable battery was like 50 years ago. Maybe 40 if we're lucky. So the object of the day is trying to get the garage a little better for winter. So let's see if these things got a bit of a charge on it already. Because I doubt it. If they're any good or not. Kind of knows. So let's try the good one here. Duracell. I highly doubt that it's going to work either. It's a nice little light, actually. I think it's toast. And I'm not going to bother plugging that in. Oh, there's another rechargeable. So, just put that back over here. And grab the coffee. And I'm thinking I've got to redo this a little bit. This is where we store the pop, water, and juice, as well as suet for the birds and cat food for the raccoons. But if I remodel this a little bit, a piece of plastic. All right. Where do we stick this darn thing? Whoops. I'll get you back up in here. Yep. Okay, I got this cute little thing. I don't know what kind of door that is. And you know the story is, right? I didn't want that there. Plus, let's put it over here for now. Just gonna try to get to the what's nice is I can just slide the pop in here. But somebody started taking water out of the bottom here when they should have taken it out of the top. But you know, then we could have taken the bottom water and put it up to the top. Okay, so here's some gloves. And some dog poop bags. And let's get rid of this. I think this is for skirting. For around the there. That's for a round flashing or whatever you want to call it. Alright. Okay. Well, we don't need this rag here. But what I could do is I could throw it over here for now. This big bag of papers. This we're waiting for a guy to come and install for over a year and a few months. Next, another bag of newspapers that I don't really want. I'll throw that over here. Get that out of the way. Get that board out of the way. I'll throw it up there for now. Okay. What do we got here? Chainsaw gas. Or chainsaw oil. We'll throw that down there. So things are kind of going along here. Need to take the rims out of there for the winter tires we gotta buy yet. So now we're back to here again, which isn't too bad. That's heavy. Let's get it. There, that's good. Out of the way. Let's get rid of this. Right there. That can go there. Now, let's get my coffee off of there, because that's the freaking thing that's going to go for a ride. There. And we start the recycle bags again. Never ending story about this recycling. Alright. drink about 2 cans of pop a day. Now, I quit for most of summer. Gone. Where's it going? There we go. There's the little terrorist right there. Dear old Dad. I remember when I was younger how things went. Yeah, now. So there, starting to look up here. Now, if I could get rid of this row, I can stick these bottles up one level. Alright, let's get these out of here. Holy frig, this is a lot of plastic. That's it. Alright. And some kind of bug. So we'll have to get another case of water. Next. Now I'm thinking to put these guys back. Of course they don't fit now. get it. Alright, bug stuff. Now, and I still have to have room to get pop back in there. Boring, yes, I know. So what I'll do is I'll drink all that pop up first before I buy any. Before I buy any more for myself. So, alright, that's working out. I just want to make sure that I can slide another case in there. How wide is this? Just might work. Why? That should do the trick. Next, let's get this water up more. There's no hole for that water. one thing. Then you discover something else is broke. There we go. Let's fix this dumb thing here. I just noticed that the thing was snapped off here. Alright. Now, I'll just go and cut the end of this thing off and stick it back in there. Because we'll be sticking that out. Alright, what do we got? Small and cut that with. This might work. Boy, that's not very sharp. Alright, so let's go fix that now. I'm lucky to know where half my tools are, but when the young fella comes here, he'll take something and never goes back to the exact location where it came from. So when I go looking for it, I can't find it. Okay, let's stick that back in the hole. Alright. Hang on. There we go. There we go. Let's just switch it around. One thumbs up, one thumbs down. That damn thing here is in the way all the time. And once we burn the wood in the cubby hole, which is this entrance over this away, I'll put these shovels in its place. And then we've got a ton of shoveling to do. Need to get rid of that thing too, that old garbage can. It's broken. I looked to see if I could fix it, and I can't. So, this is a step in the right direction right now. And I've got a whole shelf for more pop down there. And whatever. And usually, my wife doesn't want to stop drinking Coke, so usually what happens is I've got 2 cases of Coke piled up there. I like my Canada Dry ginger ale. Plus I like to have the odd time the cream soda, the grape, the orange pop, but I don't drink it like it's going out of, like it's as if we're going to run out anymore. So that's a big improvement here. Next, my son missed the opportunity to burn, or I did, by asking him, and it didn't get done. So let's got most of that in the garbage can. What luck. So next thing we got to do is this. These are for the potatoes. And all those potatoes, I have to put them in these buckets and carry them down into the basement. What we don't eat, or what goes bad, I got to get rid of. And what we don't eat, I have to bring back up and plant the next year. Just, oh, Alan. The hell here. Good thing I didn't get that at my foot. Bring them up over here so you can have a better look. These are council tools. And made in the USA. Okay. I bought 2 of those. They don't work very good. So I had my friends pick me up this one. This is a still in the United States and bring it across the border for me. And that thing works really good. You can call that a pig sticker if you want, but it's actually, can either be a hookaroon or a pickaroon. I use a hookaroon is what I call it. And I have that mounted over here. Here's the other one. And I swear they don't work very good. The little still works real good. Plus it's got some kind of a soft handle on it that makes it not so bad to pick up. Now, should put these guys over here. And they get to stay here until they start falling down on a regular basis and turn into a pain. And what I want to do is I want to try to get into this thing. Put the axes here. Alright, so what are we doing now? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 bags of kindling plus these 2 big bags. I could take one of these and stick it over in the other fire pit, or the other woodshed. So that, And those are bottles that I'm going to get rid of right away because we got another. I'll have 3 bags full. Just trying to keep the friggin' get it so that I can get picked up. This will be all burnt. That'll be good to light the next fire. And I'd like to find a place to stick those friggin' toboggans out of the way. I gotta get this kind of cleaned up down along the bottom here. I'm just gonna have to start throwing crap out. My mother-in-law gave us the racks out of the oven, which is nice of her, but I don't have a place to utilize them right now. Let's go have a sit down here. There's only a few more minutes of the battery left. Where'd my chair go? Okay. Well, I take a quick break and we'll ponder what we're going to do. Alright, so this is done. Let's get this out of the way. Okay, now so what I'm trying to do is trying to get myself a little bit ready for when the first snow flies. Because when it comes, that's usually the end. And right now the weather out there is really nice. And it's about 68 degrees Fahrenheit in the garage, which is about 20 degrees Celsius or so. It's nice in here. But I got to keep working at getting this thing cleaned up. I don't think I ever will. And it doesn't really matter if I do or I don't. The next person can fix it up. Or the person after that. One scoop of Nescafe, 1 spoonful of sugar, 1 good portion of vanilla flavoring. International Delight, I think they call it. Is how I like my coffee. If I had to drink coffee black, I'd give it up. There's no way I could drink it. But anyway, I'm going to continue puttering along in here in a few minutes here after a short break. And hopefully I won't be moving something from one place and moving it into another. Which is what I've been doing here for quite a few years. I got that big giant saw blade there that I'd like to paint, or half painted, but I can't paint it because I don't have the actual real skill for it. Anyway, that's enough for today. I might go down and grab the memory card out of the trail cam, but then I can wait till tomorrow too. And the weather says we got rain for 2 days. Let me see here. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Lots of rain happening here. But the temperature, well, after the rain stops on Sunday, which will be 21 out, it's going to drop down to 18 degrees Celsius, which is roughly 66 degrees or something like that. Close enough. Oh, I'm even on the Wi-Fi here. Let's check it out. Let's see which Wi-Fi I'm on here. No, the main house one. Huh. Imagine that. Okay, thanks for coming. Don't need to see me watching playing away there. But I'm out of sight of the house, so it always looks like I'm busy in here if you can't see me. Goodbye for now.
That's all, folks.
I'll be back.